Hello everyone, my name is Nomus and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. Hardcore Survival. We're picking up here, let's see, October, is that 18th, 19th? I think it's 18th, with Mr. Wayne Jackson. Just doing a little bit of gardening here. Had a few crops to harvest, so I might as well do this with you guys since we haven't really done much farming together recently. But today is pretty much going to be centered around food. We're going to finish up this farming, and then we're going to go down, check our traps, do some more fishing today, and then we'll do maybe some more cooking as well. Don't think we'll do the jarring quite yet. We'll wait another week or so until we're at the end of the month. But yeah, today is all going to be about food. So thanks for some of the suggestions you guys have left as to what we should do with the spare room at the top there. I'll wait to hear a few more suggestions, but so far you guys have suggested using it as a farm supply room, since we'll have our garden up there. So we could store seeds and fertilizer and that kind of stuff up there. I was kind of planning to do all that. There's a hallway, a small hallway around here. We can take a look at it later on, but that was kind of where I was planning on doing all the farming supplies, just along that hallway. But we could definitely do it in that other room too. And then another suggestion was to use it as a games room. If we were to find some arcade machines, we could put those up there. So the games room is maybe a little bit more interesting to me. Let me know what you guys think down below, and we'll take another few days before we decide what we're doing there. All right, so this needs a bit more water, and then we'll harvest these two and just replant some broccoli. We can take a look at the health on these. Got a little bit of devil's water fungi there. We have a fully healthy plant here. I've pretty much just resorted to planting tomatoes, potatoes, broccoli, and cabbage. I've given up on strawberries. We can't really do much with them anyway, it feels like, so. I mean, we can make fruit salads, but we don't have any other fruits, really. I think you can use berries, but anyway. We've been trying to gain weight quite a bit over the last little while. Which, speaking of, we are just over 75 kilograms right now. 6 months, 8 days, we're finally back to 75 kilograms. It was a long struggle to get there. Hopefully we can keep this on and keep gaining weight throughout the winter. So we'll just finish this one up. That looks good. I think these potatoes and a couple more broccoli will be the next things to harvest. And that's just fine for now. What did we get there for produce this time around? We got 23 tomatoes, 11 broccoli. Pretty good. Go ahead and have a bowl of our stew. I need to drop off this watering can. Alright, so we'll put this stuff in the fridge or one of the freezers. We're actually running out of space in our freezers and fridges for vegetables, which is a nice situation to be in. Dump those seeds. Just move that bowl over. Okay, so let's go check our traps. I think I may have picked up all the rabbits from there before in between episodes, but we'll see if any are left. I've been starting to fill up one of the new popsicle fridges with stuff that we've caught over the last week or two. And with rabbits only weighing 0.2, you can sure fit a lot of carcasses. I don't know, we got several. You can fit a lot of carcasses in a freezer. So I'm not going to bother putting new bait on these, because we can only catch stuff during the nighttime hours. Or that's the best chance of catching something, I guess. But there's actually quite a few here. So I must have refilled them and forgot about it. Or rebaited them. Alright, so that is everything there. We have another 7 rabbits of varying weights. One as high as 57 hunger. Most of them, though, are around 30 to 40, it looks like. But that's a good haul. It's a good trade-off. A 5 hunger carrot for a 57 hunger rabbit. Doesn't get much better than that. We also need to do some more mechanic work too, so maybe we'll do some of that today after our fishing. Generator still has a lot of fuel, but condition-wise, we are getting a bit lower, down to 53%, so we'll have to do another repair session in a bit. I think this is the only fridge that has room left. So let's drop all the broccoli and tomatoes in here. Should bring us over 30 units inside. Oh yeah, almost 33. So we got 30 tomatoes in here. We have 66 radishes, 50 potatoes, 9 carrots. This is what we're using for baiting our traps. 9 cabbage, 33 broccoli. And in the freezer, we got even more broccoli, more cabbage, a ton of carrots actually. 56 carrots in here. And another 8 potatoes and a couple of tomatoes. Cool. Let's head up here. This is the freezer I'm putting all our rabbits in, so we're up to 21 rabbits in this freezer. And you can see 21 rabbits only weighs 4.2 kilograms inside the freezer, so lots of room there. We still have the second half and then this full freezer to fill up. The rest of these should be pretty full with some big pike. Let's actually just grab these rabbits and we'll move them into the other unit. Keep everything kind of separated. But the rest of these freezers should all be full. Yeah. We got some meals inside the fridge here. That should be enough for today. We might do a little bit more cooking. And we got more potatoes in here, more cabbage, some strawberries that have been in there forever. They're no longer fresh, so I guess eventually they will go rotten in the freezer, but they've been probably in there for a couple months at least. Alright, so let's drop these 6 more rabbits inside. Cool. Out here in this mini fridge, looks like we got some rotten broccoli. We can drop that off. Ton more broccoli there though. Lots of cabbage, rotten mushrooms. We'll get rid of that. Now we can. Oh, I don't think all these are rotten. Oh, I wish they would separate these out. We can cook with rotten ingredients. But like I've said before, not too worried about our food situation at the moment. So, all right, cool. So it is 5:50 p.m. Seems like a good time to go fishing. We'll drop these rotten items in our compost, which is pretty full. 78%, it's almost full. We've been out in the wilderness for... Did we come here 30 days in? Just after a month? So we've been here about 5 months. And we've been composting almost from the beginning. So it does take a long time to get 100% compost. I'm sure it goes faster if you're able to have a completely full compost bin. We've never really gone over probably this much. I don't know if we've gotten much over 15 units out of 50. Alright, so we got some worms here. We've probably got some more bait fish inside our trap. Let's see. So bait fish we can catch pike with. We have 4 bait fish there. And then worms we can catch all the other types of fish. The fishing tackle, I've read that it's best to save this until we have a higher level of fishing. We're almost at level 3, but places I've read online have kind of said Don't use your tackle until like level 6 or so, level 6, 7, to get the most out of them. Alright, look at this. We're pretty close to leveling up our blade accuracy. And our nimble. Cooking is close too. Yeah, so we're going to have a few things to upgrade here very soon. Hopefully we can get to level 3 today for fishing. We'll close that. We'll use our bait fish first. Oh, we also have crickets. We should try and use those for fishing. Alright, so let's equip this primary. We'll use up our bait fish, and then we'll switch over to the crickets, see if we can catch anything cool with that. And then it'll probably be time for bed by that time. Oh, what happened there? Did I move? So we got a couple pairs of socks. Drop those. We have a medium pike. Got some more shoes. So just one fish. There's one bait fish left. So we'll see what we can catch here. No? Oh, no. I guess what did we catch? Nothing. I guess we just lost that bait fish. Alright, let's try some crickets. I assume you can use crickets for fishing. Yep. This is our first time we've used anything aside from lures, bait fish, or worms. Got something there. A couple things. Let's see. So we got a small bass, a small perch. Okay, let's keep fishing here. We're getting a little bit hungry, so we'll have to eat before we go to bed. We have a lot of crickets to go through. Oh, and our fishing rod. I think we broke a line there. Yeah, fishing rod without a line. We do have a lot more fishing line here, but we also have another fishing rod, so we'll just switch out to that. So, if there's any pro Zomboid fishers out there, fishermen, let me know. Can you get better stuff with crickets, or are you better off with worms? Oh, I guess we caught another bait fish here. Cool. So we got a small catfish, very small, only 4 hunger. We got a crappie fish, also 4 hunger. Small perch, 15. Small perch, 19. Alright, well, it is, let's see here, 10:50. We're a little bit injured. Can we finish off? We got 3 more crickets left. 4 more plus the one on our line. Let's try and just finish off these last few. And we'll go to bed. And our last bait fish. Okay, there we go. And did we break another fishing rod? Some more socks. More shoes. We're very close to level 3. Probably just a couple more catches and would get us there. We can try and get that in the morning. Yeah, pretty good though. Yeah, and we lost the last bit of line on our fishing rod, so let's go ahead and we'll fix that right now. Put that back. Might as well fix a couple. There we go. Yeah, don't use very much fishing lines, so between all this, well, this is the fullest one. And there's probably another one, so 2, but probably about 2.5 full fishing line reels in all. That should last us a while. Okay, so we're gonna go drop all these fish off into the freezers. We're up to 27 units in our inventory. Carrying all this. So let's dump stuff in here. Could probably fit all of these in one. Let's just fast forward here. There we go. So yeah, it's over half full. That side of this freezer. Cool. Let's get something to eat. We should have some of this soup because it's starting to go bad. Not sure if there's a way to make this better at this stage. I don't know if we can actually put salt in it right now, or if that's only before we start cooking it. Let's see. It's got quite a bit high boredom and unhappiness. No, it doesn't look like we can add anything else to it. So I might just drink. Oh no, I can't drink anymore. We'll have to take a antidepressant since we're feeling a little bit sad from that. Or we could just have our next meal too. Just mix it up with something else to get rid of our sadness. That's -3 unhappiness. That probably isn't enough. Yeah, let's just pop we'll just pop an antidepressant. Alright, cool. Getting into the habit of closing windows before we go to bed, since we are encountering colder evenings. Close that. Should be the only other window open here. And let's fill up our water. Oh, before we head into bed here, let's show you what I meant. So this was the hallway I was thinking of, just putting some shelves on the wall here to store our seeds and trowel and fertilizer, that kind of stuff. So we could do it there, or as you suggested, we could put it in here. But I think an arcade room up here would be cool too. So anyway, I will wait a couple more episodes before we make that decision. Alright, close that door. It should be nice and warm in here now. And yeah, let's just go to sleep. And we'll continue fishing to get level 3 in the morning. Alright, almost 10 a.m. Let's put a bit more fuel in here. So I've got fuel cans out here because all 3 of our crates, actually all 4 of our crates, have fuel in them right now. So we have a lot of gas. And well, I thought we'd probably be fine, but we're probably going to end up doing another run to the gas station because I got even more empty ones in here. So now with the condition being 50%, when we turn this off and fill it up, we may have some trouble restarting it. We'll see. Yeah. So you'll get that little noise when condition gets a little bit low. And it can take a couple times or more to get that thing started again. There's still a little bit of gas left in there. So just be wary if your generator gets too low in condition. It can be a bit of a pain to get it restarted again. So we're going to try and get this level 3 fishing. Let's go ahead and grab our fishing rods. Grab some worms. This time around we'll do some fishing with worms. I think we only need, I'm going to say 2 more fish will get us level 3. Or just 1. Alright, so there's level 3 fishing. And we still have a boost to go to level 4, so we could probably just finish up using these worms. We got 17. We caught shoes, and that gave us the boost to get to level 3. Alright, let's use some more of these worms. Oh, and my alarm is going off. Alright, let's stop that. And let's set alarm. I'm going to turn that off for now. Alright, let's keep fishing. See what kind of catches we can get today. We got a bass, we got a perch, we got a trout, all small. Bass, crappie, pike, catfish. Alright, we're getting pretty weighted down here. So small trout, a couple small pike, and even a small pike is like a medium catch of any other fish. A couple small perch, a small crappie, small bass, a medium catfish, which is only 8 hunger, and a big bass, 29. So there's a big bass that weighs 4.5. A medium or a small pike weighs about the same and has about the same hunger. So it's some interesting little tidbits for fishing. Again, fishing isn't really something I've done a whole lot of in Zomboid. I've probably done the most fishing in this season. Alright, we lost some broccoli there. Must have got diseased or something. I don't think we left it seed bearing. That's fine though. You win some, you lose some. We have more crops down here we should probably water too. That's our carrots and radishes, of course. Alright, so I think we've done pretty good for fishing today. It's going to take a while to get to level 4. All those catches only got us 58 XP. So let's drop all this stuff off. I don't think all this will fit in this freezer, but we'll see. No, not on that side at least. So we'll be living off of fish and rabbits. Well, it's kind of what we've been living off regardless, but that's what we'll be living off during the winter. We can intersperse it with some actual meals too. Like we could do some pasta and some rice, some mac and cheese from time to time. Keep things a little bit interesting. Let's have our other 2 things of soup here. And we'll have our stew with us. And then let's make 4 more bowls of stew. And that's what we'll continue eating today. Alright, so we've got 6 bowls of stew. That's quite a bit of weight. We'll just move that over to our secondary bag. Take advantage of some of the weight reduction. And we'll keep one on us. Okay. So, we're a tad bit weepy here, a little sad. Let me just drop off our fishing gear. I'm not going to worry about that right now. So, shoes. And then just the rod, I guess. Okay. Very good. Let's have this stew. Maybe that'll get rid of our unhappiness. Gained a little bit more weight during the night. We're up to 75.35. Alright, shall we just hit the road and do some dismantling of cars? Try and get our mechanic skill up to level 4. We want to get to level 5, I think. But once we get level 4, we'll have to read the next book, which would be Advanced Mechanics. And let's just see if we actually have that one. We do. Might as well put that in our bag right now. And once we get our next level of cooking, we'll have to read Master Cooking. And we do have Master Cooking too. Alright, 3:30. Yeah, let's head out. And we'll do some dismantling of cars on the highway. I always close that. Alright, so we got all our tools in here, right? Yep. I will cut back once we've found some cars. So I know there's a couple cars, yeah, just up here on this back road towards West Point, so we might as well start here. We've hotwired this delivery van before. So we got a crappy hood, we got a kind kind of a crappy muffler. I think we're looking for 80% plus. But we could definitely just pull off the tires here. Let's grab our stuff, which I always forget in the car. So we'll grab all our tools. Oops, wrong container. Move our jack out. It would be a good idea to maybe get a few extra sets of tools, so we don't always have to rely on the ones in the ambulance. Pop this open again, and we'll start pulling off tires. That'll give us some XP. Let's just open up our skills here. So we're at 444. So let me work on this stuff for a little bit, and we'll come back and we'll see how close we are after these two cars. So after doing just the delivery van, we're pretty close. We got up to 699. So I'll definitely be able to get to level 4 by doing this next car. I'll show you what I got. I got actually some decent parts here. I have a set of brakes, some regular brakes, 59 condition. And then look at this, we got 2 sets of suspension, regular suspension, over 70. So pretty good there. Also picked up a 89 rear windshield, so we can probably replace ours, which looks like it's kind of beat up there. We got a 63 muffler, so I'll take it. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not ideal. So that's pretty much everything off of this vehicle. I'll just show you here. We could, I suppose, pull out the driver's seat and the other seat here. Maybe get a little bit more XP. I'm not sure if that would... No, probably not. Probably not enough to get us over the top. But we might as well take them off. It's a little bit of XP. 724, so that's about 30 XP there. And let's see here. I guess we could take the doors too. Maybe we can just get there with one car. There we go. We did it. So level 4 mechanics. Cool. Very good. All right. Well, let's drop these items because we don't need them all. Running out of space on the floor. So that's crappy. These are both crappy doors. Seats, not much better there. Drop those. But, I mean, we got a brake and some suspension. So I'm happy with that. I guess we shall... Do I have enough food here to sleep the night? I think I do. Yeah, I got 5. So let's go ahead and eat that. I think we'll eat 2 of these. And go to bed, and we'll just pick up in the morning. I'll do some reading here. Maybe I can get through a book during the night. We'll eat that for now. Let's pull out our advanced mechanics here. We'll start reading this. Each successive book gets a little bit longer, so... Probably... Well, it'll take a while to read 300 pages. But I'll read as much as I can. And we'll see how tired we are when we're done this. Alright. Oh, we're still fast forward. Okay, so we're very hungry. It is 3:40 the next day. But we did finish it, so... let's go with that. We'll eat our stew. We'll eat a couple of these. We're ridiculously tired. But I don't think we're in any danger of zombies in this area. So let's... Oh, we have to eat a lot. And now this stew is no longer fresh, so got a little bit of boredom and unhappiness from these as well. But let's work on this car now. And we'll continue working our way towards level 5. Once we get to level 5, I also noticed that if we go to the engine... Oh, this one doesn't have an option to pull parts, but if we go back to this one here... Maybe it's only certain types of cars you can do this to, but the engine, there's a take engine part option. once we get to level 5. So that maybe we can increase the quality of our engine. Anyway, let's hop back over to this car. And this one's a standard, so we can definitely use parts from this for our Jeep. There is a gunshot, so we might get some zombies over here. I don't think there's much that we want. I guess the muffler's pretty good. Guess we'll start there. So this takes level 5 mechanics as well. Most of these items take level 5 mechanics. But our chance of breaking items has gone down by about 15%, and our chance of success has increased by 15%. So just that one level really helped us. So I'm going to continue working at trying to pull these items off. Of course, we still get a failure there. There we go, got it off that time. And we'll come back again once I've completely demolished this car. So we're having actually a lot more success right now just from that one more level. I haven't had many failures. I was able to pull off most of this stuff without issue. So we got all the brakes off of this car. We'll drop that one. That one's crappy. This one's crappy. That one's pretty good, 84. 7, that's crappy. Suspension wise, we got a nice 87% one. 66, 9, we'll drop that. 76, we'll keep these 3. But suddenly, it's made a lot more sense to spend time when we see cars on the side of the road and salvage parts. I think we'll still wait until we get to level 5 before we start putting parts onto our car, so we don't risk breaking pieces even more. So we're up to 395, so a fifth of the way, over a fifth of the way to level 5. We could definitely get this done in the next episode, or even maybe even in between episodes. I'll keep working on it. Car key is required to take off the hood. Well, you know what? There's more than one way around that. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to just break this window, I guess. Or one of these windows. Can I not break a window? Hold on. Front left window. Car key is required. Alright, well, where's the crappiest window? Let's break that. Thank you. Yeah, close that. Hop in the front here. Unlock the trunk. Hotwire this car. There we go. Now we should be able to grab the rest of the stuff off of this. Alright, let's continue on here. Yeah, everything is coming off first time here. Pretty cool. I know I'm doing this like the least efficient way. Running around the car. Should pay attention to which sides I'm clicking on. Alright, cool. So we got a bunch more stuff here. Let's drop off the crappy parts. An 86 door we'll keep. A couple windows. Both are decent. We'll keep both of those. The heavy duty hood. Yeah, we'll keep that. Hold on. This is a heavy duty car? I thought this was a standard. I just assumed, but apparently it's a heavy duty. A Franklin all-terrain. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Completely missed that. You guys are probably yelling at your monitors when I said it was a standard car. Alright, let me drop all this stuff off. And I think it's about time we just end this episode. We're very close. We're actually halfway to level 5. So I'm going to get to level 5 in between episodes, I think. Or let me see. How long have we been going here? Yeah, I think we got to end this episode now. But next episode, we will have level 5, and then we can start throwing some parts onto our cars back at the garage. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.